Right, it's time for this week's Here's How. And this week, here's how to win back an ex. Send them a letter every day, but get different people to write the envelope and the letter so it's difficult for them to know who sent it until they get to the end. Then, when they see how much effort you've actually gone to, it'll make them reconsider. Start trying to date someone within their family, preferably someone older, be it their mother, uncle, their nan. If they're good looking, don't just put yourself out, for a rough looking old woman. It's just a way of making sure that you can keep within their family until your ex changes their mind and they take you back. Spread a rumour about them, not a mean or even remotely nasty rumour. Tell everyone how good they are at something or about how they only do something in a particular way. Just make it believable and slightly off-putting, like, they're really good at doing greenies. It's amazing. I've never seen anyone do a greenie quite like them. They can get further than I've ever seen, thicker than I've ever seen. I've watched them do a greenie at a window, and I watched it bounce off, and it came halfway back to them. Believable, slightly off-putting. Set them up a fake dating profile and send people abuse from it in your local area. Not threats of violence or anything like that, because that seems like it could be illegal. Just pretend to be that person. Even in real life, if it comes to it, become your ex. Take their bank accounts, car insurance, driver's license. Just go for it. Everywhere you go, where you get a bit of alone time, write a message on the wall where you stood, if you're at a bus stop, public bathroom, don't matter where you are, just write a message there. Not the same message though, and you don't want it to be that obvious in it, so I'd recommend you write a very lengthy letter, say about a 4-page letter. Keep it on your person at all times, and then write a section of that letter on the wall and move on. Just make sure to cross out the bit that you've just written in your original letter, because you don't want it to be impossible for them to piece this message together. You want to make it into like a little bit of a game of manhunt crossed with a cryptic crossword. And I fear that if you was to just repeat the same sentences over and over, you'd make it more like a game of the classic PlayStation 2 game, Manhunt, crossed with maybe a lad from bottom set English. Get yourself a new career, new house, new name, new friends, new car, new bank account, new shoes, new clothes, a new dog, new hobbies. Even go as far as forcing your parents out of retirement so you can have yourself a new sibling. Because they clearly fucking hated everything about you, so it's time for a change. Depending on how long you were dating for, maybe they just need a show of commitment. Maybe it's worth proposing to them. It doesn't have to be a big grand gesture, but if you've only been dating them for a couple of months or even just a year, then it's probably not in your best interest to let this opportunity pass you by. Propose to them. They haven't had long enough to formulate a well-rounded opinion of you yet, but a legally binding contract that brings you closer is a guaranteed way to give them more time to get to know you. Sell them something either directly or via a friend, but make sure that it's faulty or missing parts so that you've got ample reasons to see them again and again and again. Oh, I forgot the hose. Oh, I forgot the handles. I'll bring them over. Oh, the light for it was in my old sock drawer. You're not going to believe this, but there was actually a rubber grip for it at the back of my kitchen cupboard. And if they've let you get as far as the rubber grip, they're probably interested in seeing you again, so I suggest just making up things for it, like, I forgot to leave the bracket for it, I'll drop it off later. The ball that helps it glide across tabletops was behind the couch, I'll bring it by tomorrow night on my way back from a Red Lion. I just saw something shining in the rug and you'll never believe it. It was the screw that we thought we'd lost. I'll drop it off. If the relationship ended because you were being a bit amorous with other people, how about sending them one half of a walkie-talkie set? Make sure it's a sort of a 50-metre set. You don't want to spend too much money on it in case they never turn it on. But you also, you need it you need a reason for being near their house when they do turn it on. Because you can say, I just happened to be in the area because I delivered you a walkie-talkie and you hadn't turned it on yet. So I've just been waiting the 3 doors down, just outside Jones. I thought I'd wait there because that should be within range if you used to turn it on and say anything to me. Film yourself crying for half an hour. Then do edits of the footage and lay it over various styles of music so it looks meaningful. Then make a social media handle dedicated to spreading them around. They'll go head over heels for you when they realise you're literally the town crier. And that's the end of this week's Here's How. You're right, mate. Thanks for listening. If you're enjoying this, maybe you'll like my book, How to Date an Antique Table, or Lover's Guide. You can get it on Amazon for about a tenner. I don't make a lot from it, but I just hope that you'd enjoy it, innit? Anyway, follow us on all my socials, at World Around You, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, pretty much anything, mate, anything. I've even got a Patreon if you fancy chucking us a couple of quid. I'll let you get back into your show.